In every household, one thing that parents or guardians stress to the caregivers is making sure that the young children at least take a glass of milk every day. Kenya Dairy Board recognizes that nutrition plays a very important role in a child's health and academic performance. The school milk program is part of the board's wider campaign strategy to improve the health and academic performance of children in schools, and as a result of the program, grow the dairy industry by creating demand for locally produced milk, especially in the counties.
My name is Anthony Mutugi. I am the chairman of the Kenya Dairy Board, a statutory organization established by an Act of Parliament to regulate, promote, and develop milk as an industry in this country. The World Bank and the FAO have defined the school milk program as a targeted social safety net with benefits to health and education because they reduce absenteeism in school, help to increase enrollment, and also serve to increase food security at the household level.
Milk has various benefits to our bodies. For instance, it is one of the best sources of calcium for the body. Milk is filled with vitamin D that helps the body absorb calcium. Proper calcium intake contributes to strong and healthy bones. Drinking milk provides other benefits such as healthy teeth, rehydration, and improves vitamin intake.
Kenya Dairy Board, together with other stakeholders and sponsors, have organized for a second national school milk conference in Mombasa to take place on 27 and 28. We have invited all the counties who will participate because that is the target group so that they can implement this school milk program.
The dairy industry is becoming more vibrant with time, and it is contributing now heavily to improvement of incomes and livelihoods of more Kenyans. And as a national government, we want to see and find ways of making sure that it even contributes more. This can never be achieved if the national government will not work with the county governments where the actual production is taking place. And this conference could not have happened at a better time or at a better place, but at Mombasa County, where they themselves have embraced the school milk program. From the national level, we have included milk border in our strategic reserves. And this is a way and a commitment from the national government that we need to support the farmer. Because in the process of creating market for milk, we are supporting our farmers. We are also supporting our children in terms of nutrition. Our attention should not only be on school feeding. In the process, we are actually improving the nutritional content of what our children are taking. This will go a long way in ensuring that enrollment in our primary or pre-unit classes is going to increase.
The Kenya Dairy Board, in conjunction with other partners, have come together to make sure that our children in early childhood development get milk for free. The distribution of free milk was articulated during the Moi regime, popularly known as Maziwa ya Nyayo.
We are happy for the milk program because it has really made a change in our school. Our children mostly come from the slum areas, and before the milk program, a teacher, you can stand before the children, you see them, they are dull. But after the milk program, imagine when you stand before the children while teaching, at the end of the day, the objective is achieved.
Benefits of introducing this program in schools is threefold mainly. One, it will improve the enrollment of the students in schools as they'll be encouraged to attend the schools. Secondly, it will improve the nutritional factor in terms of the students, the nutritional value. And thirdly, it will improve the milk distribution as far as the producers are concerned in the whole entire value chain.
To increase the market access, the design of the program made it that there should be a feasibility study on the school meal program, because there used to be a Nyayo school meal program, which ended maybe because of some of the issues. So the program was to do a feasibility study that what is the best public-private partnership, commercial-oriented school meal program which could be done. And this was to draw lessons from international best practices, the countries which had done school meal program. So we did a feasibility study in 2011, which now proposed the best model which could be used to implement the new school meal program.
Some of the objectives of reintroducing the school milk program in Kenya were to create a milk drinking culture, improve the nutritional status of targeted children, increase enrollments at targeted schools, raise the attendance levels at targeted schools, decrease the number of children leaving the targeted schools early, enhance the academic performance of targeted children, increase the volume of milk processed in Kenya, increase rural employment as the result of the demand for locally produced milk, increase employment along the dairy value chain and in the support services.
The school milk program was initially started in 1979, which ran to 1992. The school milk program was meant to provide milk to all school-going children between the age of 5 to 15. This program covered 10,000 schools, and it actually provided milk to 4.3 million children during the period per annum, during the period in which the school milk program was going on. We are now, together with Kenya Dairy Board, trying to reinitiate this program with a view to providing our children with better nutrition and enabling them to go to school.
In Kenya Markets Trust, we've identified a key driver of all agribusinesses is developing stable markets. In developing our kind of agenda for our farmers is to make sure that farmers can access these markets conveniently and in a more efficient way, so that they increase their incomes and better their livelihoods. In previous interventions by government, there was a program that we still owe to in a big way in Nyayo era, the school milk program, which cultivated a culture of milk consumption and therefore has given Kenya a big leap in per capita consumption across Africa. And that is a positive indicator that through the same kind of programs, Kenya can expand their local milk consumption.
We have invited CECs from all the counties in charge of agriculture to participate in this second school milk program that will take place in Mombasa. We also expect them to, of course, set up structures for those who have not implemented the school milk program so that they can be able to implement as soon as possible.
Mombasa County is one of the many counties that have embraced the program, and it has its fair share of success stories.
I would like to urge all the other counties that they can imitate and emulate what Mombasa County has done. It has done so well in developing its tomorrow's nation, which is the children they are feeding up with the milk.
I believe if something can be done, we can have milk for the entire school, and we will be able to see the retention of these children, the completion, and we will see them doing well in our county, going into the secondary school, and coming back and giving back to the community.
We want to encourage all of you. I want to believe that at the end of the day, the Mombasa County, the Kilifi County, will share with the other counties the importance of this program. And at the end of the day, the entire 47 counties of this country adopts the school milk program through this interaction. And for that, I want to wish you all the best. The support and the interaction with the national government is open. Anytime any county requires any information or the support from the national government, we are open to discuss and to move this program forward.
We all know know this program will not be a success without the various partners working with us, and we would like to bring more people on board to make sure that this milk program is implemented fully. The various stakeholders, NGOs, and even individuals, please sign up and make this project a success. Since if our children remain in school, we are sure that they will work well in school.
Kenya Dairy Board would like to thank the sponsors of the School Milk Conference in Mombasa this week: CAVES under the USAID, SDCP, Kenya Market Trust, New KCC, KCB, and Brookside Limited, amongst others. Welcome.